Have you ever wondered if someone you know might be secretly attracted to you? Maybe it's a co-worker, a friend, or someone you meet regularly. Today, we're unveiling 10 subtle but unmistakable signs that a woman is secretly attracted to you. We'll decode these signals through the lens of Stoic philosophy, helping you understand and navigate these interactions with wisdom and composure. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Stoic Pulse. Your support helps us keep bringing you valuable content. Number 1. Increased attention and interest. Picture this. You're at a social gathering and there's a woman who always seems to be around you, asking about your interests, your thoughts, and your day. Increased attention and genuine interest are strong indicators of attraction. But how do we, as Stoics, understand and interpret this? When someone is interested, they often seek deeper conversations. They ask open-ended questions and show a keen interest in your life. For example, she might remember small details you mentioned weeks ago, like your favorite book or a story from your childhood, and bring them up in conversation. This shows she's not just listening, she's genuinely interested in you. As Stoics, we observe these signs without jumping to conclusions. Instead, we note consistent patterns of behavior over time. These repeated gestures of interest can signal genuine attraction. For instance, if she always asks about your weekend plans or shows a keen interest in your personal stories, it's more than just politeness. It's a sign she values your interaction. Imagine you mentioned a hobby or interest in passing, and she later surprises you with a small gift related to that hobby or brings it up in subsequent conversations. This is a clear sign she's paying attention and values what you say. It's the little things that often speak the loudest. Furthermore, increased attention can also mean she makes an effort to be where you are. For example, she might show up at events or places she knows you'll be. This kind of behavior shows she's going out of her way to create opportunities to spend time with you. Think about how she reacts when you talk about your passions and interests. Does she lean in, maintain eye contact, and ask follow-up questions? These are signs she's not just being polite, she's genuinely engaged and interested in getting to know you better. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful and present in these interactions, appreciating the attention and interest without becoming overly attached to it. We observe, appreciate, and remain grounded. Number 2. Physical closeness and touch. Next, let's talk about physical closeness. Imagine you're at a party and you notice this woman always finds a reason to be near you. Physical proximity is a significant indicator of attraction, but let's dig deeper into what this means. Physical closeness can manifest in many ways. She might sit next to you even when there are other available seats, lean in when talking to you, or find excuses for casual touches, like brushing something off your shoulder or lightly touching your arm during a conversation. These gestures are subtle but powerful indicators of comfort and attraction. Consider this. If you're sitting at a table and she chooses the seat next to you rather than across from you, or if she frequently finds reasons to be in your personal space, these are strong signs of interest. From a Stoic perspective, understanding these signs is about observing natural human behavior while respecting personal boundaries. Imagine you're at a crowded event, and despite the many seating options, she consistently finds a way to be close to you, ensuring her presence is felt. Or perhaps during a group conversation, she directs her body language toward you, subtly indicating her focus and interest. Another example is when she lightly touches you during conversations, a gentle tap on the arm when she laughs, or a soft touch on the shoulder. These touches are often subconscious ways of establishing a physical connection. Stoicism teaches us to be aware of these physical cues while maintaining our composure. We can recognize and appreciate these signs without letting them dictate our emotions or actions. It's essential to respect her boundaries and respond with kindness and mindfulness. Consider situations where she might create opportunities for physical closeness, like suggesting activities that involve close interaction or positioning herself in ways that bring her closer to you. These are all subtle but clear signs of attraction. Number 3, mirroring and matching behavior. Now, let's explore the concept of mirroring. Picture this: you're having a conversation and you start noticing that she's mimicking your gestures, adopting your phrases, or aligning her schedule with yours. Mirroring is a subconscious way of building rapport and indicating attraction. When someone mirrors your behavior, it's their way of connecting with you on a deeper level. For instance, if you lean forward, she might do the same. If you use a specific phrase, she might start using it too. This subconscious behavior creates a sense of harmony and connection. As Stoics, we appreciate these nuances and understand them as part of human interaction. Mirroring reflects a deeper, often subconscious connection. Observing this behavior can give us insight into her feelings, but we do so without jumping to conclusions. Imagine you've been talking about a favorite coffee shop you visit, and she suddenly suggests meeting there. Or perhaps you use certain hand gestures when you speak, and you notice her subtly copying those gestures. These actions indicate she's trying to establish a deeper connection by creating. Mirroring can also extend to her adopting your interests and hobbies. If she starts listening to the same music, watching the same shows, or engaging in activities you enjoy, these are signs she's trying to find common ground and connect on a deeper level. Stoicism teaches us to observe these behaviors with a clear mind, recognizing the effort she's making to connect without becoming overly attached to the outcome. Appreciate the connection, but remain grounded and composed. Consider how she aligns her schedule with yours. Does she suggest meeting up at times convenient for you? Or does she adjust her plans to accommodate you? Number 4, frequent communication. Frequent communication is another strong sign of attraction. Does she text you often, comment on your social media posts, or find reasons to reach out? Let's delve into what this means and how to interpret it. When someone is interested, they naturally want to stay connected. Frequent communication shows that she is thinking about you and wants to maintain a presence in your life. For example, she might text you good morning or check in on how your day is going. She may also comment on your social media posts, demonstrating that she's paying attention to what you share. Imagine she frequently sends you memes or articles that she thinks you'd enjoy, or she consistently likes and comments on your posts. These are all signs she's looking for reasons to engage with you. As Stoics, we recognize the importance of communication. Pay attention to how often she initiates contact and the effort she puts into your conversations. This can be a clear indicator of her interest. If she's the first to reach out after a conversation or always makes an effort to keep the dialogue going, it's a sign she values your communication. Consider how she responds to your messages. Quick, thoughtful replies indicate genuine interest. Reflect on the content of her messages as well. Are they thoughtful and personalized, or are they generic and impersonal? Messages that reflect genuine interest in your life and well-being are strong indicators of attraction. We should appreciate the connection without letting it control our emotions. Think about how often she initiates conversations and the topics she chooses. If she consistently brings up personal or meaningful subjects, it shows she values your opinion and enjoys sharing her thoughts with you. Number 5, genuine compliments. Now, let's talk about compliments. A woman who is secretly attracted to you will often give genuine, thoughtful compliments. These aren't just about your appearance, They also touch on your personality, achievements, and values. For instance, she might compliment your sense of humor, your work ethic, or your kindness. These compliments go beyond the superficial and show that she appreciates who you are as a person. When compliments are sincere and specific, they reflect a deeper level of interest. As Stoics, we accept compliments with grace and humility, understanding their deeper meaning. We appreciate these gestures without becoming attached to them, recognizing them as expressions of genuine affection. Think about the difference between "you look nice today" and "I really admire how dedicated you are to your work." The latter shows a deeper level of appreciation and understanding of your character, especially when compliments touch on your core values and personal qualities. Genuine compliments are a strong sign of real interest. Compliments can also focus on small details she notices about you. For example, she might mention how much she appreciates your positive attitude or how you handle difficult situations with grace. These kinds of compliments show that she's paying close attention to who you are. Stoicism teaches us to receive these compliments with a balanced mind. We acknowledge and appreciate them without letting them inflate our ego. It's about recognizing the genuine appreciation behind the words. Consider how she delivers these compliments. Are they spontaneous and heartfelt, or do they feel forced and insincere? Genuine compliments come naturally and often without much thought, reflecting true admiration and interest. Number 6. Nervousness and fidgeting. Nervousness can be a sign of attraction. If you notice her fidgeting, blushing, or seeming slightly anxious around you, it might indicate she cares about your opinion and wants to make a good impression. Nervousness can manifest in various ways, such as playing with her hair, fidgeting with her hands, or blushing when you speak to her. These are all signs that she might be feeling a bit anxious because she cares about what you think. From a Stoic perspective, we observe these signs with compassion and understanding, recognizing that attraction can make anyone feel a bit nervous. By being aware of these signs, we can respond with kindness and help her feel more comfortable. Imagine you're at a social event and notice she seems more nervous around you than others. This could be a sign she's particularly interested in your opinion. As Stoics, we practice empathy and understanding, helping to put others at ease by being kind and considerate in our responses. Nervous behaviors can also include stumbling over words, laughing nervously, or avoiding eye contact. These signs indicate she's trying hard to make a good impression, which often means she values your opinion highly. Stoicism teaches us to be patient and understanding in these situations, recognizing that her nervousness is a sign of her interest. Responding with warmth and reassurance helps create a more comfortable and genuine connection. Consider how she behaves in different settings. Is she more relaxed around others but seems nervous specifically around you? This contrast can be a clear indicator of her feelings and the effort she's putting into impressing you. Number 7. Finding common interests. Another sign of attraction is when she shows interest in your hobbies and activities. Does she start listening to the same music, watching the same shows, or taking an interest in your favorite sports? This is her way of creating common ground. For example, if you mention a band you like, she might start listening to their music and then bring it up in conversation. If you're into hiking, she might suggest going on a hike together. These efforts to find common ground are strong indicators of attraction. As Stoics, we appreciate these efforts to connect, recognizing that finding common interests reflects the depth of her interest and the effort she's making to bond. It's a mutual exploration of shared values and interests. Consider how she might go out of her way to learn more about something you're passionate about. If you're into a specific hobby and she starts asking detailed questions or suggesting related activities, It shows she's invested in understanding and sharing that part of your life. Common interests can also be seen in how she tries to include you in her plans. If she invites you to events or activities related to your interests, it's a clear sign she wants to spend more time with you and share experiences you enjoy. Stoicism teaches us to recognize and appreciate these shared interests without becoming overly attached to them. We engage in these activities with a balanced mind, enjoying the connection while maintaining our own sense of self. Think about how she reacts when you talk about your interests. Does she show genuine enthusiasm and curiosity? Does she make an effort to engage in conversations about topics you're passionate about? These are strong signs she values your interests and wants to connect on a deeper level. Number 8. Open body language. Body language speaks volumes. Open, relaxed postures, direct eye contact, and genuine smiles are strong indicators of attraction. Let's break down what these signs look like and how to interpret them. Open body language includes facing you directly, uncrossed arms, and leaning in during conversations. Direct eye contact is another powerful sign. It shows she's engaged and interested in what you're saying. Genuine smiles, especially those that reach the eyes, indicate true enjoyment of your company. Observing these signs through a stoic lens helps us stay grounded and aware, appreciating the non-verbal cues that often reveal true feelings. We understand these signs without becoming overly attached to their implications. Imagine you're at a gathering and she consistently faces you with her body language, maintaining eye contact and smiling genuinely. These are strong indicators that she's not only comfortable around you, but also genuinely interested in your interaction. As Stoics, we acknowledge these signs while maintaining our own composure and respect. Open body language can also include subtle gestures like touching her hair, tilting her head, or mirroring your movements. These behaviors indicate she's comfortable and engaged in the conversation. Stoicism teaches us to observe these non-verbal cues with a clear mind, recognizing and appreciating them without letting them dictate our emotions. It's about staying present and aware in the moment. Consider how she reacts to your body language as well. Does she respond positively to your gestures and expressions? This mutual exchange of non-verbal cues is a powerful indicator of attraction and interest. Number 9. Making future plans. When she includes you in her future plans, it's a clear sign of attraction. Whether it's suggesting future hangouts, talking about events, or planning trips, she's indicating that she wants you to be a part of her life. For example, she might say something like, "We should check out that new restaurant next week," or "It would be fun to go to that concert together." These statements express her desire to spend more time with you in the future. From a Stoic perspective, we understand the importance of these plans and what they signify. We appreciate the thoughtfulness and intention behind them, seeing them as expressions of genuine interest and affection. Consider how she frequently brings up future events or makes plans that involve you. This shows she's thinking about you in the long term and values your presence in her life. As Stoics, we recognize and respect these gestures, understanding their deeper meaning. Making future plans can also include discussing holidays, weekends. Number 10. Protectiveness and support. Finally, protectiveness and support are strong indicators of attraction. Does she show concern for your well-being, stand up for you, or support you in your endeavors? These actions reflect a deep level of care. For instance, she might go out of her way to help you with a project, defend you in a conversation, or check in to see how you're doing. Such gestures signify genuine affection and concern. As Stoics, we recognize and value this support, appreciating its roots in genuine care. We respond with gratitude and respect, Imagine she consistently supports your goals, whether it's attending your events, helping you with tasks, or simply being there for emotional support. These actions show she's invested in your well-being and success. Protectiveness can also be seen in how she reacts to the challenges you face. If she's quick to offer help or defend you in difficult situations, it's a sign she cares deeply about your well-being. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate and reciprocate this protectiveness. Consider how she shows her support in various aspects of your life. Is she there for you during tough times? Does she celebrate your successes and encourage you during challenges? These actions reflect deep and genuine care for you. Now that we've identified these signs, let's discuss how to approach them with a Stoic mindset. Here are 3 practical Stoic lessons for navigating these interactions. Observe without judging. Pay attention to her actions without immediately assigning meaning. This helps you stay grounded and prevents unnecessary emotional highs and lows. Respect boundaries. Attraction doesn't mean permission. Always respect personal space and boundaries while maintaining your own composure and integrity. Respond with virtue. Whether you reciprocate the attraction or not, respond with kindness, respect, and honesty. This is the core of Stoic virtue. By applying these principles, you can navigate relationships with clarity and respect, staying true to your Stoic values. For example, observing without judging means not jumping to conclusions based on a single action, but rather looking for consistent patterns. Respecting boundaries involves being mindful of her comfort level and not overstepping. Responding with virtue means acting with integrity, regardless of how you feel. These Stoic principles help us maintain balance and composure in our interactions. We appreciate the signs of attraction without becoming overly attached to them. It's about recognizing and valuing the connection while maintaining our own sense of self. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced these signs of attraction? How did you handle it? Share your stories in the comments below. If you have any questions about Stoic philosophy or ideas for future videos, let me know. Your engagement helps us create content that resonates with you. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe to Stoic Pulse for more insights and practical Stoic wisdom. Remember, understanding human behavior through Stoic principles helps us lead more mindful and fulfilling lives. Whether it's recognizing signs